I just wanted to have time together with the students coming from overseas countries in the summer school. I would say structure materials may be easy to buy but must be difficult to design and make by ourselves. So I wanted our course to address how structural materials are designed, produced, developed, manufactured, and supplied in the materials industry. Probably my students will make some questions. For instance, who decided the material compositions? Or what roles do the elements play in structural components? Or how were the structural components given their shape? These questions are very important and they will give big motivation to materials science and engineering study. So, I think this SMEC program provides a chance for the students to consider those issues. Tohoku University would be one of the best places to study materials science and engineering in the world. Besides, Sendai is one of the most beautiful cities in Japan. And we enjoy the SMEC program very much through some activities, not only hands-on, but also presentations, trips, parties, and so on. There were a lot of funs, and now we are sharing good memories with the students. Actually, they are excellent, really excellent students. So I believe that they're gonna be scientists or engineers globally playing an active role. So I hope we will meet again on the world stage in the near future.
Actually, this program is focusing on the material structure, structural materials, and although my major is about civil engineering, but my direction is also about the materials, and my focus is on the microstructures. So it's quite familiar with this program, and through this program, I learned something about the SEM, and I think it's very helpful if I can use this technique in my research. So I think this is the reason why I chose this program.
The most interesting part to me, I think, is the laboratory part, because the professor, he arranged everything really nicely. So he was able to give us the opportunity to use and see all the different equipments available in the lab, which to everyone it was very fascinating to see. Some people have not seen so many fancy equipments in the lab.
Sendai is the paradise for shopping. I think because I think many girls like me spend a lot of time here shopping, buying clothes and cosmetics and souvenirs for friends or families.
Well, I think it's a great experience to come visit Japan. Most of my colleagues have never been out of the European Union usually, or maybe to neighboring countries, but not to Asia, and so it's a really different place, and I think it's very interesting in that regard, and also in that's more of a cultural approach, and also in a more professional approach. I think it's the topics are usually interesting, so I think it might not have a direct application on whatever you're doing, but it might as well do have an application. So I just think everything's interesting. It's a great experience. So yeah, I would recommend it anyone.
So like I think most of people, like most students, they have known Tohoku University maybe a long time ago, but maybe they have no chance to come here by themselves. So Tokyo University is very famous for engineering study, especially the material science. So, of course, I will introduce the lab to them as well as the beautiful environment of our campus.